Excuse me, you're in the way. God. What are we doing with a shopping cart in the middle of a random parking lot in the middle of Calgary? Well, last time we were here, we had a couple of comments that really piqued my interest. People were asking me, especially when it came to Filipino food, when are you gonna do Seafood City? I didn't know what Seafood City was. Well, based on a little bit of research, I now know the magic of Seafood City, well, in picture form, because I haven't been inside. I don't really know what's in there, but apparently it's a magical place full of amazing Filipino food and also a food court with grilled meats. I've also noticed that there are a bunch of other signs, Grill City, Crispy Town. That's what we're looking for. That's the good stuff. Anyways, let's go inside Seafood City, Calgary, Filipino food. Let's go. I'll put this back first. Here we go. Oh, this one. There you go. Okay, now let's go. People are already lining up for this. It's literally 12 o'clock. So it is like a kind of cool food court. There's some other stuff over there. Yeah, let's get this stuff first. This looks amazing. Okay, so round one. What we got are some skewers and some fairly expensive squid. This squid is $22. So not super cheap. As much as we do really want rice with this, no filler. We want to make sure we get our meat fill. I got a lot of meat in my mouth. I mean, yeah. Let's start off with the skewers though, because they're just freshly grilled. As soon as you walk into the store and take a right, you are gonna see these beauties just grilling with a whole bunch of fire, a bunch of smoke, and you can smell the smoke too. This should be I think it's a chicken one, this one. I really don't know actually. I will taste, and hopefully I can tell the difference between chicken and pork. If not, then maybe I should quit my day job, or my second job. I do have another job, guys, okay, come on. Oh man, that's chicken, and that is amazing. Kind of sweet, salty, and just glazed. And then as soon as you put the glaze, as soon as it touches that fire, you get kind of that amazing fire flavor. Man. And the chicken, still fairly juicy, and I think they're using chicken thighs, which is obviously contributing to the tenderness factor. Looks like, I think that's chicken too, so let's go for, oh, there you go. That's gonna be your pork right there, and that is a thing of beauty. Look at that, oh lordy lordy. Okay, I think it's made the same glaze, but it's on pork, which makes it automatically better. Yeah, meatier, thicker, and then that same exact glaze. Oh, there you go. Okay. I was kind of looking for those bits of fat that are kind of squished in between the other kind of bigger pieces of pork, and I think I just found it. Adds to the intrigue, you know, makes life interesting. The only thing I would say is maybe those bits of fat could be maybe crisped up a little bit more, because they're not quite as melty as I'd like them. So maybe because of that, I would actually, which is very surprising, I normally don't choose chicken over pork, but in this case, I might choose the chicken. This bad boy here is your squid. I don't really know how to eat this, but I will try. Let's dig right into this guy. Ugh. And we saw them kind of grilling these fresh too. Oh, look at that. Kind of just dug into its butthole. I guess I could have said that a more polite way. I dug into its backside. Anyways, big piece of squid, bunch of tomatoes, onions. I forgot the name of this dish, but obviously down there, that's the name. Anyways, let's take a bite. It's not the most tender squid you'll ever have, obviously, but it has a nice amount of texture, a nice amount of spice, lots of tomatoes, lots of onions. Now, is it worth, what is it, $11 each skewer? No, it's not. So I would probably, if you want to save money, I would probably steer clear of this one, because I think it's fairly steep for just a squid. Anyways, we'll keep on munching this, and then round two coming up. Second thing we did, Crispy Town. Oh my God. Yeah, do not go there if you have a heart condition because you're probably gonna die right there. Everything is deep fried. They do have some other desserts and stuff, which we might get to later. I got three things. First of all, oh, look at that, yes. So I think this is the garlic shrimp. So I saw the guy frying this stuff and he just frying these huge things in batches. Number two is the crispy beignets. Oh, yes, and that is just, look at that shimmering in the supermarket light. Oh, that looks like mostly fat. And of course, number three, actually, I'm gonna go very basic here. It looked pretty damn good and some people are getting it. It's the garlic fried chicken. I just realized we're missing there's one glaring thing that we're missing and I will be right back to get it. As soon as I saw that, I was kind of looking for the side of vinegar and I freaked out. Anyways, I think right away we have to really start with this pork. So just beignet is, I've had beignet before. It is mostly skin and fat with maybe a small hint of meat. Look at how just greasy and full of fat this thing is. This thing is going to go right in my belly and it's probably going to stay there for about 2 weeks. Let's dip it into the vinegar. Oh, lordy, lordy. This looks really good. This is what pig heaven tastes like. It's literally half fat, not even half meat. I think it's a quarter meat, and then the rest is all skin, and the skin is in my teeth, but it is so crispy. Now I know why people are lining up for this thing, because right away, based on this, I know the other stuff's gonna be really good. It's like a dance. It's like the sugar pork fairy. I laughed inside. Anyways. I can't get over how good that is. Okay, let's move on to the chicken. So I just got the one piece. This looks like it's a kind of thigh bite. That's it right there. This might deserve to go into some vinegar too, I think. It smells very garlicky too. That garlic flavor is amazing. Yeah, like toasted, roasted garlic, and then the skin itself. Obviously, there's no like batter or coating, but what they've done really well is they've made that skin just still fairly crispy, and look how just nice and juicy that is too. Maybe for my liking, it could be maybe cooked just a little bit less, but it doesn't matter because that coating is really what you're tasting, and that garlic flavor too. Yeah, I think by itself might be a little bit dry, but as soon as you put that vinegar on there, outstanding. And the last one, I was originally gonna do intestines because they literally have deep fried intestines. They literally look like little mini buttholes chopped up. It looks cool, cute. But then I saw this and I was like, what would you guys rather see? Me chomping down on some crispy intestine, even though some people would like that? Or me showing you something you might probably eat instead, which is this. Just amazing. I think you can get this in the half pound. This isn't too bad actually. For all of this, I think it was about 25 bucks, which is all right. I think the minimum of this is half a pound, which is about 10 bucks. For that many shrimp, I think it's a pretty good deal, to be honest, especially considering the size of the shrimp. The best part too is I think since it's so crispy, you can eat the whole thing. Now, you really have to chew, because there are some sharp bits that might still kill you. However, once you really chew, you get that kind of shrimp head butter, which is amazing. Great. Yeah, I love it. Don't need to peel anything. Literally just eat it like that. And it's a little bit on the cooked side, so a little bit more cooked than I could, but the flavor and the crispiness and all that stuff really makes up for it. Very juicy, sweet shrimp. And that coating is really bringing a lot of flavor. Very addictive. That'll be very good with beer. Round 3, probably the last round before dessert. Here we go. Bam! Have a pork foot. This is called patatim. Of course, couldn't leave without getting one of my favorite dishes out there, the bopis. which is, I think it's a bunch of lungs and heart and all that stuff. I think it's pork. And then the only veggies we'll probably eat today, this is called mungo, something mungo. This looks like just a whole bunch of black-eyed peas, some other beans, there's some shrimp inside. A lot of Filipino places have a very kind of similar menu. So it's always exciting to me when I get to try new dishes. This being one of them. So, beans and shrimp. Let's just try the beans by itself. Tastes healthy, a little bit salty. And then in the Philippines, you cannot have anything without some kind of protein while they give you a little shrimpy. It's almost like a better version of your mom's bean soup. Who made bean soup actually? Somebody's mom's bean soup. Anyways, let's go right into this guy. Oh Lord, this looks amazing. This is bopis. So bopis, from my experience, it's just a whole bunch of parts. I think mostly lung and heart. I really don't know if this is pork or beef. I'm assuming it is pork. There's some funk for sure. The funk is then cut by the vinegar. The sauce kind of tastes like if you mixed pork fat with a little bit of funky stuff, and then they're like, oh, it's pretty funky, let's put some vinegar to kind of hide the funkiness. Lung is gonna be kind of bouncy, a little bit chili, there's some texture. Overall, I like it. I think it's a pretty serviceable, what's this dish called again? I'm 31, this shouldn't be happening to me. I mean 23. This is literally a pork foot.
Maybe use a fork?
Yeah, I might use a fork for this one. Let's take a bite. I kind of think you should get this. This is really good. It's very gelatinous-y. It's definitely fairly sweet. It's been glazed. It's literally like you're eating collagen, but it's very soft and it melts in your mouth. And of course, collagen is good for your skin. Right? Super porky, gelatinous-y, a little bit sweet. The sauce is very thick. This with garlic rice, I think you're having a good time. Okay, couple of drinks. First of all, the necessary calamansi juice. If you are getting normal lemonade, stop right now. Go to your local Filipino supermarket or grocery store and get calamansi juice and just tell me how much better it tastes. Oh, so good. Next one, I read buko juice. I think buko is coconut. Oh, okay. And it's coconut juice and coconut milk with shavings inside. Coconut shavings, and that is freaking delicious. Okay, so I got two desserts, and one of them is very unique. I have not seen this before. This is called a bibingka. So I had to kind of look this up, and apparently you cook this in a terracotta oven, or traditionally it's cooked in a terracotta oven, and then also wrapped in banana leaves, made with mostly rice flour and potentially either coconut milk or water. This dish is very common in the Philippines for Christmas. I'm gonna kind of tear a big part off and see what it tastes like. It looks like just mostly a big ass cake. Oh wow. You know what? It's super similar to just a normal pound cake with the added yumminess of coconut. But because it's steamed, it's definitely retained some kind of wetty moisture. What I really like about this too is you get that certain herbal flavor from that banana leaf, or from it being wrapped in the banana leaf. And the next one, this is kind of basic, but I like my pandan. So pandan obviously being the magical leaf, or yeah, pretty much a magical leaf. It's a leaf that tastes really good. Whoa, that's very pandan forward. Oh yeah, really nice. Now we've only done kind of cooked and prepared foods here. I'm assuming there's a giant section with a whole bunch of snacks. I'm thinking of just grabbing a giant suitcase, coming here, filling that suitcase up with snacks, going back home, and then trying all those snacks. Let me know in the comment section if that's what I should do. Anyways, that will be it for our fairly short Filipino supermarket video. I think it might be time to start a petition. Seafood City, if you are watching, which you probably aren't, come to Vancouver. I think there are like locations in Seattle. I think there's even one in Winnipeg. If there's one in Winnipeg, why isn't there one here? Come on, that food court was amazing. All the food there was probably just as good or even better than some Filipino restaurants I've been to. If you did enjoy our videos, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon so we can notify you of future videos. And of course, hit us up with those comments. We'll see you very, very soon. Ciao for now. No entry, exit only.